Hello, everyone. So the last video that I posted, um, I am so glad that I finally said that and that I finally posted that. That was, as my brother has called it, breaking the seal. I don't know why they call it that, but I am so grateful that I finally did that because I have been wanting, I've made 1,000,001 videos where I've done that and I've gone to post them and I went to post them and shit has just gone wrong in my life and stopped me from posting. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and post the videos that I made on, I think, February the 13th, or maybe it was even January the 13th, where I literally ended up talking about my life and the beginnings of my life. And it really, really soothed my soul and it helped me a lot being able to come out and say what I needed to say. And that really helped a lot. And, you know, I'm sorry if I hurt or upset anyone saying those things, but I'm very glad that I did. And I did label the video triggered itself. And anyone who didn't want to see or hear that, you could have just easily scrolled on by. You could have just easily ignored it. Plain and as simple as that. And I can feel and tell things in the spiritual realm. And there are people who are watching that who are not wanting me to speak the truth and tell about my parents and what they did to me and to my brother and sister, to my siblings, and how they literally turned, you know, us siblings against each other, and how they made me, the oldest, and my youngest brother out to be the bad guys in the family. And then they ended up focusing all of their hate and despisement on me specifically. And something that I noticed is that people who don't want me and others to talk about our trauma and talk about the abuse that we have been through, they are, and I'm going to use the R word here because it's the truth, they are rapists themselves. Rapists defend rapists. Abusers and violent people defend others who are abusive and violent. Those druggies defend druggies, literally. And I've also noticed that victims defend victims. And also, and it is very true that you can also be someone such as, you know, my one sister, my one brother, who were abused themselves, but who in adulthood end up being abusive themselves. Literally, they were abused, but they are also abusing. You know, they have grown into abusive adults themselves. And interestingly enough, they now defend other adults who are also abusing and who are abusive. So rapists defend rapists, abusive, violent, evil people defends other evil people. I have seen this. I have watched it play out constantly. And this is what, to me, proves that the Vril, the underground reptiles, you know, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, exist. This is the proof. It is their evil and cruel and violent behavior, and it is the fact that they do not defend me, they do not defend women, they do not defend people who are victims like me. They fight against victims, and they don't want those who have been victims, they don't want those who have been abused, they don't want those who have been beaten to speak out and to put their truths out there, to put their life experiences out there for others to know about and to find and to know of. Literally, why would they hide that? Why would they want to silence victims unless they are the ones doing the abuse, unless they are the ones being abusive? Those who do the abuse want to hide the victims. Those who, you know, those who do rape want to hide the victims of rape. Literally. Those who do evil want to hide the victims of evil. They want to discount the victims. They want to make the victims out to be liars. Literally. They want me to be silent. They want me to be, seen as insane, as a liar, as not telling the truth. Literally. That which even hits on and gets anywhere near the truth, they make out to be a lie, and they make out to, they make out to not be the truth, and literally they fight against the truth, and it's to hide themselves, and it's to hide the horrible abuse that they're doing, even if it's something in the past that they've done, literally. So I'm going to continue to speak out, and this is true, I've found, even in the line of science. When science has hit on something that is the truth, they get everyone to pick on that and go against it, so that no one goes for it. The only thing that I can find currently is how even today people are against, the idea of, the Earth being the center of the universe and all the planets spin around it. Well, even astrology still takes an Earth-centric view, but everything else, even the flat earthers say that we revolve around the sun, if we revolve at all, So, I don't know how else to put it. Literally, nowadays, no one believes in everything revolving around Earth. They believe in everything revolving around the sun. So, and yet back in the day, they were completely insulting, putting to death, torturing, silencing anyone who said that, the sun is the center of the universe and the Earth merely revolves around the sun, and the planets don't work as, as the church at the time wanted to say it worked. They literally silenced anyone who said that the Earth was the center and everything revolves around, they silenced anyone, who said that the sun is the center and everything revolves around the sun. And that is literally what's going on today in all areas. And that includes people who have been abused. And that includes everyday people who are being abusive and who have been abusive, like my parents and like, my sister and my youngest brother. Literally. It's really, really horrible. But I wanted to put this video out there too. Believe the truth tellers, and anyone who wants to say that I'm playing the victim card or I'm being the victim or whatever else like that, when I am literally putting my truths out there, is they are the vril. They are abusive, and they are trying to silence me, a truth speaker. That is what is going on. They don't want me and others to speak the truth because they are worried about their shit being found out. They are worried about even if it's nothing more than drugs, they are worried about their shit being found out. Literally. And that is why they are part of the vril, the Illuminati club that wants to silence victims. The Illuminati silences victims. Even if they're victims of people who have nothing to do with their little club, they want to silence the victims because they are worried that somewhere along the way, people are going to get a clue and realize, oh, what have you been doing? Who are you connected to? What have you done? Literally. It is all connected. It is all connected. And I got to cut it off now because it's at the 10-minute mark, but I'm glad that I'm posting this video too. Bye.